G'day folks. I've had a couple of people ask me how long it takes me to mount the tank mount camera stand that I ordered off eBay onto my Kawasaki Z750. You will need a set of Allen keys. This one is an absolute gem that I got from Bunnings for about $12. So it has various sizes. Kawasaki Z750 fill tank. The angle's a bit odd. This is to the front. So this is how we are standard. Work out where to fit it. Now, as I've said in my review on Netrider, you'll see this stand doesn't fit 100%. There is another hole under here, but this is obviously intended for a slightly different sized Kawasaki fuel tank connector. So I'm going to attach mine using these two screw points, and I've made a soft padding on the bottom of here, so elegantly taped on in bright blue, so that my tank doesn't get scratched. Okay, so the first thing we need to do, having identified the points we're going to fit it, is take the existing screws out. This is a 4mm hex head or Allen key screw. Take out one. Take out two. Now, I've had the benefit of a little bit of trial and error to identify which ways I think are best for fitting the bracket to this bike. So here are the screws that have come with it. Put that to one side because we're going to need that in a minute. So I need one this length and one extra length one. Two rubber washers, two metal washers. Pop the others back in the bag, and I put the two original hex screws back in the bag as well. Put the the shorter length screw through, chuck a metal washer on the bottom of that, just because that's going to be brushing up against the base plate. Put the rubber washer, drop the rubber washer. If there's any time consuming element of this, it's actually dropping the rubber washers. Slot that in place. Now, when you're doing these up, it's best to make sure that the rubber washers don't stick out over the edge so that they inhibit the fuel cap coming up. Same deal on the other side. Screw through. I put the metal washer on the bottom, and then the rubber washer. Pop that in place. I used the longer one on the left hand side and the standard length one on the right, simply because I found the standard length one was having trouble gripping on the left hand side, and I thought that was contributing to a little bit of camera shake in the films I was making. So make sure the rubber washers are where we want. Tighten it up. Now I'm making that nice and tight because I don't really want this to move around. I think it's intended to have one extra screw, but this is the best that I can do. Right, so the mount is now firmly held in place. Next step is attaching your camera. I use the Kodak ZX3. Does high definition, full 1080p. Most importantly for me, it's waterproof, so it doesn't matter when I'm commuting, this will do the job. The sound quality of this is not great because being a naked bike, there's not much wind protection. So we'll turn this on and I'll figure out roughly where I want to mount it. Yeah, that's going to more or less look over the clocks. That's pretty much what I want. So this is your tripod mount screw. Again, 3 of these came with the mounting kit. 2 are here to attach the mounting plate to the base plate. The 3rd you attach to your camera. Again, I put a washer on. Screw that up nice and tight. And see if I can get this up any higher. Get it over my clocks. I don't know if you can see that on the screen of the Kodak, but there it is. So now my camera is screwed on. So when I get where I'm going, I unscrew the camera, but I leave the mount in place. The other thing that I do is this camera has a cable. I wrap that around the fuel cap there, so that if for any reason either the camera comes off the mount or the mount comes away, I'm not going to lose the camera or the mount.